Okay, good morning from secret undisclosed location. I wanted to jump on and just spit some rawness about the ease and how easy it is to make money. I'm just on this little walk and I just realised that so many people are like ignorant to the fact of, I was blind to this for so long. I used to tell myself that making money was hard and it was difficult, but that belief and that perception doesn't really serve anyone. Working hard and making money are two different things. Of course, they kind of correlate in some aspects, but it doesn't really make sense, does it? Because if working hard and making money were truthfully correlated to the level that most people think that it is, then they would, all fucking people who work in construction would be millionaires. All the apprenticeships would be millionaires. My mum would be a millionaire. Everyone would be a millionaire. And it just goes to show that working hard and making money are two completely separate things. Because there's easy ways to make money, G. Like easy ways to make money. High ticket sales is a prime example. I remember when I got into high ticket and I thought, fuck, this is so hard. And then the moment that I switched up my thinking, I literally made like 3.6k in 2 weeks, then 15k in the next month. So it can all happen so quick. And it all happens at the rate that you decide it to happen, is what I realised. And so the real big takeaway off this rawness is that, does anyone else do that, by the way? Rip leaves off trees when they walk past them. But you don't have to believe that making money is hard. Because if you believe that making money is hard, then you'll look for reasons to cement that belief. You'll look for reasons as to why it's going to take a long time. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Because if you seriously think about it, right, if all it took was 1 year of you making zero money, and for the rest of your life, you would then be rich, but you had to sacrifice 1 year of being a brokey, being a bum, asking your mum for money for fucking gym membership, would you do it? That's what I had to do. And if you're not willing to encounter that side of life, the risk, the embarrassment, the humbleness, then, you know, being successful is probably not for you. Because it's not for everyone, right? And I remember when people used to tell me this, right? Like, if you don't do this, then it's not for you. And I'm like, well, sound. Like, that used to fill me with fucking rage and anxiety. Like, fuck, what if it's not for me? But the truth is that it can be, right? Like, it can be for you. You just decide whether you're going to take it on. There is no one who is born an entrepreneur. There is no one who is born a fantastic salesperson. Sure, they're born with the traits of that, but they still have to learn the skill. There are a few people that obviously it comes more naturally towards, but at the end of the day, what good is it for you to focus on the people who are naturally talented? Because I can guarantee to whoever is watching this now that there is somebody out there with less potential, less talent, less capability than you who is making the money that you want to make. And I always remember when I heard that quote for the first time, and it sticks with me forever, because I'm a pretty capable individual in many aspects, and the likelihood is you are as well. But the thing is that there's so many people out here who deny their own capability, who don't push for more. The sun's highlighting my ginger face. There's so many people out here who don't go for more, who don't push themselves further, because the growth, they subconsciously understand that it's fucking scary to push yourself out of what you know. Why is it scary? Because you have to push into a new person, a new identity. Like, that's naturally fucking terrifying. And to be honest with you, like, that's why most people don't, because there's 3 layers to fear, right? You got, what's the first one? I can never remember what the first one is. But the second and third, one is a social fear of how you believe other people are going to perceive you, like a tribal thing. And then you've got the third layer, which is an identity fear, pushing yourself out beyond who you know you are. Like, that is the scariest thing known to man, because it's an ego attacking task, right? No one wants to do that, because we've built ourselves up to be who we are, and we're proud of that, right? As soon as I made this switch, I went from like negative 20k in debt to making contracting over $96,000 in a month in my business. Fucking went from closing like 1.5 mil to 2.7 mil in a year for other people. And shit can just change so quick. The quicker that you decide to step out of the current person and the current version of you that you are. Because in order to achieve what we haven't achieved, we must first become people that we haven't become. So as I walk through this beautiful countryside, in a random country that I've never even been to before. All right, maybe I've been there a couple of times. But the question that you got to ask yourself is, how willing are you? How willing are you to actually step out and go beyond the comfort? Like, look at the fucking countryside, G. It's just insane. Like, you can breathe the fresh air. and you just have a lot of clarity on your thoughts of like what's actually going on anyway. So the question that you have to ask yourself is like, who is it that you're going to become? And I know I bang on a lot about identity and stuff like that. The reason why is because it's such a fucking needle moving task. If you don't do it, you're literally missing out on some insane bread, an insane life. Like this year, my hometown is the UK. From January to now, I've literally spent 30 days in the UK this year. Been to 4 different countries, and it's just been fucking insane. New countries bring growth, new environments bring growth, bring different perceptions, allow you to shift. There's some mountain goats up there ready to hunt you down if you don't shift identity. So yeah, I drop my Instagram in the comments. Go drop me a follow so you can see how you can successfully shift yourself into a life that will bring you the results that you're looking for.